New parents often find themselves facing a symphony of adorable yet bewildering baby noises. Yet, amidst these vocalizations, there exists a silent struggle that can leave even the most seasoned parent perplexed: baby gas. Tiny tummies, still developing their digestive prowess, can become easily upset, leading to trapped air and discomfort. Recognizing the signs of a gassy baby is the first step towards alleviating their discomfort. Pulling up of the legs, a clenched fist, or a furrowed brow can all indicate that your little one is battling internal discomfort. A common misconception surrounding baby gas is that it's always caused by something in the mother's diet. While certain foods can sometimes contribute to gas in breastfed babies, the primary culprit is often simply air swallowed during feeding. Babies, especially newborns, are still developing their coordination when it comes to sucking, swallowing, and breathing. As a result, they tend to take in more air than adults, particularly during feeding. The good news is that burping provides a simple and effective way to release this trapped air, regardless of its source. By helping your baby burp regularly, you're not only alleviating their discomfort but also promoting healthy digestion. Be patient, experiment with different positions, and soon you'll discover the burping method that brings your little one the most comfort and relief. Before we dive into the various burping techniques, let's take a moment to understand the science behind this seemingly simple act. Burping, also known as belching, is the body's natural way of releasing excess air from the stomach. When we eat or drink, we inevitably swallow air along with our food and beverages. Babies, with their still developing digestive systems, are particularly prone to swallowing air during feeding, making burping an essential part of their post-meal routine. By releasing trapped air, we're essentially reducing pressure in the stomach and allowing the digestive process to proceed smoothly. For babies, this translates to less fussiness, reduced spitting up, and a happier, more content little one. As we've established, air is the main culprit behind those uncomfortable gas bubbles in your baby's tummy. While some air intake during feeding is inevitable, certain factors can exacerbate the problem. One common culprit is improper latch during breastfeeding. Similarly, bottle feeding can also lead to increased air intake if the bottle is tilted incorrectly, or if the nipple flow is too fast. Identifying and addressing these potential causes of air swallowing can significantly reduce your baby's discomfort. If you're breastfeeding, consult with a lactation consultant to ensure a proper latch. For bottle feeding, experiment with different nipple flow rates and bottle angles to find what works best for your baby. While relieving gas and discomfort is a primary benefit of burping, it also plays a crucial role in promoting healthy digestion in babies. When air gets trapped in the stomach, it takes up space and can create a feeling of fullness. This can lead to babies cutting their feeding short, potentially missing out on valuable calories and nutrients. Furthermore, trapped air can interfere with the digestion process itself. By regularly burping your baby, you're not only promoting their comfort but also ensuring that they're able to feed effectively and digest their milk properly. This, in turn, contributes to their overall growth and development. The over-the-shoulder burping position is perhaps the most widely recognized and often the first one parents learn. Its popularity stems from its simplicity, effectiveness, and the natural closeness it fosters between parent and baby. To begin, gently lift your baby and position them so that their tummy rests comfortably against your shoulder. Make sure their chin is resting securely on your shoulder, providing adequate support for their head and neck. Once your baby is securely positioned, use one hand to support their bottom and the other hand to gently pat or rub their back. The key here is to use gentle but firm pressure, encouraging those trapped air bubbles to move upwards. While the over-the-shoulder position is relatively straightforward, finding the perfect positioning for both you and your baby can make a world of difference. Experiment with different heights until you find the sweet spot where your baby's tummy rests comfortably against your shoulder without you having to hunch over. You can adjust their position by slightly bending your knees or using a pillow on a chair or sofa to elevate your baby to a more comfortable height. Remember to alternate shoulders periodically to avoid muscle fatigue and to provide your baby with a different perspective, which might encourage burping. As with all things baby-related, flexibility and adaptability are your best allies. The key to successful burping lies in the gentle art of patting or rubbing your baby's back. While it might seem like a simple enough task, there's a certain finesse involved in finding the right pressure and rhythm that works best for your little one. Start with gentle circular motions on your baby's back, gradually increasing the pressure if needed. You can also alternate between patting and rubbing, experimenting with different rhythms to see what elicits a burp. Your baby's body language will tell you what they need, so trust your instincts and adjust your technique accordingly. One of the most important things to remember when burping your baby is that patience is key. Some babies are champion burpers, letting out loud, satisfying belches with minimal effort. Others, however, require a bit more coaxing and patience. Avoid rushing the process. Allow your baby ample time to release those trapped air bubbles. Sometimes it might take a few minutes of gentle patting or rubbing before you hear that telltale burp. While the over-the-shoulder position is generally effective, there might be times when those burps just don't seem to want to surface. If you find yourself in a burping stalemate, don't despair. There are a few troubleshooting tips you can try to encourage those stubborn air bubbles to make their escape. First, try adjusting your baby's position slightly. A small shift in their weight or a gentle jiggle can sometimes do the trick. If your baby seems particularly gassy or uncomfortable, you can try a different burping position altogether. While the over-the-shoulder position reigns supreme for its classic appeal, the sitting on your lap technique offers a worthy alternative, providing a different angle of pressure that can be particularly effective for certain babies. This position places your baby in a more upright posture, encouraging air to rise naturally while giving you greater control and visibility. Imagine your little one perched like a wise owl on your lap, their back gently curved against your supporting hand. This position not only facilitates burping, but also allows for precious eye contact and interaction, strengthening the bond between you and your baby. The sitting on your lap position is particularly well suited for babies who have good head control, as it requires them to hold their head upright with minimal support. Like any good recipe, mastering the sitting on your lap. Burping position involves following a few simple steps. First, find a comfortable seated position, ensuring your back is supported. Next, gently lift your baby and position them sideways on your lap, facing either to your left or right. Support their chest and head with one hand, ensuring their chin rests securely in the crook of your elbow or on your palm. With your baby securely positioned, use your free hand to gently pat or rub their back. The key is to use gentle but firm pressure, encouraging those stubborn air bubbles to make their way up and out. One of the most crucial aspects of the sitting on your lap position is ensuring adequate chin support for your baby. Remember, babies have delicate airways, and any pressure on their throat can make it difficult for them to breathe comfortably. When positioning your baby's chin, avoid pressing on their throat or windpipe. Instead, aim to support the bony part of their chin, just below their lower lip. Your baby's airway is just as delicate, so err on the side of caution and prioritize their safety and comfort. While the basic sitting on your lap position is highly effective, there are a few variations you can experiment with to find what works best for you and your baby. One variation involves placing your baby further back on your lap, so their back rests against your stomach. Another variation involves using a rolled-up receiving blanket or burp cloth to provide extra back support. Simply place the rolled-up cloth behind your baby's back, ensuring it's snug but not too tight. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to baby burping. The sitting on your lap position offers a range of benefits, making it a valuable tool in your burping arsenal. It's particularly well suited for babies who have good head control, as it allows them to maintain an upright posture with minimal support. This position can also be helpful for babies who tend to spit up frequently, as it keeps their head elevated, reducing the likelihood of milk backflow. However, the sitting on your lap position may not be suitable for all babies, especially those who are very young or have limited head control. In these cases, it's essential to prioritize safety and opt for the over-the-shoulder position or seek guidance from your pediatrician. Section 1. Turning things upside down, the lying face-down position. While the over-the-shoulder and sitting on your lap positions often steal the spotlight, there's a third contender, the lying face-down across your lap position. This technique can be a game-changer for stubborn burps. Imagine your little one comfortably nestled, their tummy gently compressed. This position applies gentle pressure, encouraging air release, and provides a soothing massage-like sensation. Section 2. A gentle approach, step-by-step guide to the face-down technique. Mastering the lying face-down position involves a delicate touch and a keen eye for your baby's comfort. Gently lift your baby and lay them face down across your lap, ensuring their head is slightly elevated. Support your baby's chin with one hand, ensuring their airway remains open. Use your free hand to gently pat or rub their back. Remember, the key is to use a light touch to encourage air release. Section 3. Safety first. Ensuring your baby's airway remains clear. Ensure your baby's airway remains clear at all times. Babies have delicate airways, and any obstruction can hinder their breathing. Always ensure their head is slightly elevated above their chest. This helps keep their airway open and reduces the risk of backflow. Avoid leaving your baby unattended in this position. Section 4. Finding the right rhythm patting techniques and variations. As you gently pat or rub your baby's back in the lying face-down position, you'll likely discover that certain rhythms and techniques work better than others. Some babies respond well to slow, rhythmic pats, while others prefer a gentler, circular rubbing motion. Experiment with different approaches to find what elicits those satisfying burps from your little one. You can try alternating between patting and rubbing, or even incorporating gentle vibrations by placing your hand flat on their back and trembling your fingers. Pay attention to your baby's cues. If they seem uncomfortable with a particular type of touch, switch it up. Their body language will tell you what they need, so trust your instincts and adjust your technique accordingly. As we've journeyed through the world of baby burping, from understanding its importance to mastering various techniques, each burp is a small victory in the grand symphony of parenthood. Those tiny eruptions of air represent more than just the release of trapped gas. They signify comfort, relief, and a deepening bond. The art of burping is a dance of patience, intuition, and gentle persistence. There will be times when those elusive burps seem to play hide and seek, and what works for one might not be as effective for another. Embrace the burping journey with an open mind and a gentle touch, knowing each successful burp brings your baby closer to digestive harmony. As you navigate the world of burping positions, patting techniques, and those occasional burpless encounters, remember that you're not alone. Generations of parents have successfully navigated this terrain before you, relying on a combination of time-tested wisdom and their own intuition. Trust your instincts. You know your baby better than anyone else, and you're uniquely equipped to decipher their cues and respond to their needs. If a particular burping position doesn't seem to be working, don't hesitate to try a different one. If your baby seems uncomfortable with a certain type of touch, adjust your technique. Parenting, especially in those early months, is a journey of constant learning and adaptation. Embrace the challenges, celebrate the victories, and never underestimate the power of a well-timed burp to restore harmony to your little one's world. You've got this. We've covered a lot of ground in our exploration of baby burping, but the conversation doesn't end here. Share your go-to burping techniques and unique tricks in the comments below. Your insights might be the missing piece for another parent. Let's create a supportive community and celebrate the joys and challenges of raising happy, healthy little ones. Join the conversation and let's navigate parenthood together, one burp at a time. We hope this comprehensive guide to baby burping has left you feeling empowered, informed, and perhaps even a little more confident in your burping abilities. But our journey together doesn't have to end here. Subscribe to our channel for more parenting tips, tricks, and heartwarming insights delivered straight to your inbox. From soothing those late-night cries to mastering the art of diaper changes, we'll be here every step of the way, providing you with the knowledge and support you need to navigate the incredible adventure of parenthood with confidence and joy. Don't miss out on our upcoming videos. Hit that subscribe button and join our growing community of parents, caregivers, and anyone who cherishes the magic of those precious little ones. We can't wait to welcome you to the family.